Nightlight, watch me pop out his ticket. Fuck it, let's turn us some
My
more.
house is bullet holes, bullet holes, bullet holes, and bullet holes. It was times when my brother had to grab my mom.
Everybody keep their head trying to get to this bag, get their money up, do it the right way.
Stop feeling them motherfuckers.
What you say about them?
I know you got something to say, bro. I know you got something to say for the youth, bro.
Listen, man, y'all need to put them guns down. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
I'm ready to come in here, man, and we be sneaking stuff out of here. They ain't trying to stop, man. They gonna be like, oh,
I'm still a bag of chips right now.
That's how they treated us in there.
Tell them about it.
How they treated us in there. They treated us like we was nothing. They treated us. There was a time when I was in CRC. I was sitting there. He came up in the back of me. This is what's happening there. Came up in the back of, over my shoulder and said, "Listen here, you monkey. This is my house. It's not your hood. You in my domain."
This is Columbus, Ohio, and we're not really given too many opportunities out here, you know. And I'm gonna bring you a bunch of different artists and rappers, you know, and entertainers, you know, that got one goal on their mind, and that's to succeed. See, out here in Columbus, you either grinding or you gonna let your dreams die. And your dreams is gonna be out here in these streets, and we all know where that gets you. So everybody that I bring to you, we all been through something, incarcerated, shot, you know, just let down with life, period. But everybody brings their raw story, and this is Columbus.
What's up? What's the move?
I was just letting y'all hear that "Like Me." That's one of my songs. But the move, we about to go to Homestead. No, we're gonna go to the store real quick. Bust a little move at the store, grab something. Then we're gonna go over to Homestead where I lost my best friend.
All right, I'm following you.
Man, look how he's sitting though, man. My bro. Killer Cam right here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. We're about to go to the store right now. Shout out to him.
They said I had to. Yeah. Yeah. The camera got a little shaky out here.
You know, this is where we grew up at, man. It's where everything happened. You know, that's my manager right here.
Busy Bones, Cats and Bone Thugs and Harmony, all day, every day.
Represent.
Represent. We got Kevin Kev right here. Kevin Kev.
White Hawk shit, blood. White Hawk shit.
So, that's one of them songs right here.
I don't trust no bitch. Best friend is the strap. Remember me? I'm the man that ain't never had shit.
I ain't got the bangs or nothing right now, but that's one of my songs. We about to go in the store, you know, that's where I grew up. That's my life.
Being broke had to give me a bag. If you really got it, you don't gotta brag. Don't sip out a bottle, I drink out a glass. Calling it bougie, but I call it class. Remember them days when I did not back.
You on camera real quick?
What's up, man?
Say something.
It's my Vidoc brother right here. It's my Vidoc brother right here. It's my Vidoc brother right here. My
See?
Vidoc brother right here.
Man.
My Vidoc bro right here. Look. What's up, fool? Hey, Dave, man, when you gonna start rapping with us?
Ah.
When you gonna bust something around?
Let me smack that. Let me get that back to him.
We just did the documentary at Mom's and stuff.
We bruh. Wait till a couple months. Wait till a couple months go by. You gonna see what's going down. You gonna see what's going down soon. Let me see that. This B.
That's him? How much? I'll send it to him. It's cool. It's hit, man.
Yeah, that bitch hit.
Yeah, we just talked about that shit.
Yeah, that's I mean, for real, come on. Look at me. We just came right here. We just came right here and showed that.
Yeah, excuse you.
Sorry.
It's just where I grew up, man, my whole life.
They made this bitch bigger. It used to be smaller.
Yeah, man. You know,
That bitch was small as fuck.
super small, man.
That's when niggas was pocket lifting.
Man, what? So much.
That's what they call it.
So much little stuff, man. I'm ready to come in here, man, and we be sneaking stuff out of here. They ain't trying to stop, man. They gonna be like, oh,
I'm still a bag of chips right now.
Oh, better not. So it's going down. They gonna be on camera like, oh yeah, they ain't never come in here shooting nothing ever again.
You know, niggas so cool, he probably just ask for the money when you come in.
Yeah.
Where the money?
Sitting over there with us.
Yeah, I gotta get
All right. I'm dead right here.
And we done. My nigga like the cigarette in the store.
When he leaving.
I gotta ask you something now.
I gotta stay in the back. Gotta stay in the back. Gotta stay in the back. I gotta stay. I was in the back of
So
everybody's.
I got an interview question for you though.
Ass to
What hood we grew up in?
the Vidoc.
Come on, man. Where we
Walters
at?
and Leona. We are at Nick's on 5th and Peters.
Biff and Peter's pimping.
Matter of fact though, we gotta tell a lot of, you gotta get a backstory, you know, of all the tragic shit that happened up here.
Oh.
There's been some shit. Like, you know, we can't forget about Judy's son. You know, that was a fucked up situation.
Exactly. There was a shootout here. One of the kids got hit. I think it was about 8 years old or something like that.
That was my friend. Yeah. I worked with, his name was Steve.
One of our homies, man. You know, I ain't gonna say no names. Got in the situation. You know, he doing 12. He coming home. He about to be home soon. You know, police cameras, man. There's been so many deaths, man. And then you can't forget about Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Miss Cage, miss Dave, man, we miss Juan, we mean, we can keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Here come man, here come walking up, man. Come driving up, man, all close to the camera, man.
Producer of the year.
Producer of the year. That's the producer. Look, he don't want to be on camera. Get him.
No camera?
Yeah, get him, yeah, man.
Get him.
Yeah, get him.
You know what? Yeah. Wait till they get out.
For sure. He gotta get out there.
Yeah, you gotta walk past.
He saw the
Bro, the sign in the back, that wasn't there when we was kids. This how bad shit got.
Yeah, for sure. Oh.
That's how bad shit got. That wasn't there when we was kids. That wasn't there.
Nah, man. You know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. How long that been there, though, man? That used to be
Wells.
Yeah, Wells.
KFC.
Come on now.
KFC. Yeah, KFC.
used to be down the street.
Yep. Yep.
McDonald's is right now.
Yep.
I want y'all to meet, man, Big Bro. J Money, I want y'all to meet my big bro, man. Let him know who you are, man.
Already, J Money, baby. You know what it is. We got it locked and loaded down here in the CO. We out here, baby. Let him rock all the ice. I'm low key with it.
Yeah, OG.
You know what I'm talking about?
How many artists you got?
We got about 8 artists. We got the young boys and everything jumping off. Get at us.
What's the label? What's the names of the artists? Just a couple of the artists.
I don't want to put it out there just yet.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it under wrap right now. I don't want to put it out there yet. Give it about 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't
put it all out there.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Like he didn't send you the shows, man. He said he'd have been at all of them, man.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? They submitted me into the coast to coast. So I'm about to add the tickets, 40 tickets. I'm selling them all 10 a piece, man.
Let me know. I won't have them.
Yeah.
Top. You gotta put my number in your phone.
We about to swerve over. We swerving over to where Jay Vaughn lost his life, my best friend, man. You know what I mean? Just show y'all, man, the little projects back here.
Let's get it.
Ready?
Ready?
This right here is the Vidoc. This is the area we in right now. This is where I came out of, and I'm showing this because we've lost so many people, but even though we're gonna be doing our thing and being successful, we still ain't gonna forget about where we came from.
Straight like that.
Like right here,
I'm introducing it.
this area right here is where my best friend he died in 2012.
What happened?
He got shot. It was like 3 shooters. He had his gun on him for protection. He ended up shooting him in his back. And then his best friend, he tried to run. His best friend tried to run. His cousin. Javon McGinnis and Lil Ray Ray. They both was killed right here, shot down, shot in the back, and they basically died face first. You know what I'm saying? But with something, we just do a walkthrough. You know, just the homies. All the homies is in here.
Gang,
Big
gang.
Ray, you know what I'm saying? My manager Steve, my brother, Doc, you know that's my brother.
Punch man right here.
One punch knockout.
Big Kev.
Nigga, knock your ass out.
You got security cam. Security cam.
Like Doc was saying, walk through the right.
I'm following y'all. Whoever want to get in.
I'm playing the back.
This right here is where Jay used to live at. You know what I mean? He used to stay right here. His mom used to stay right here. She'd be around here somewhere cussing me out. She probably gonna pop her head out the door. Yeah, mother. Going crazy. But this right here is Homestead, man. I used to be out here all the time, man. It's a lot of things that took place out here. You know, we ain't here for the negative, but it's history. This is the they call this the Jets back here. You know, you got some back there too. You know, and then you got to think when it's dark time. You know, none of these lights really work, so it's basically pitch black. You know, back there.
I'm gonna snatch your ass.
Come here.
It's like there used to be so many people. There used to be so much life out here.
They got hella cameras out here now.
I know. So much life.
Look, it's a camera right there.
They got the pole. Where
They ain't playing. They got real cameras out here.
everybody.
Like on.
It's like where everybody at.
Shit.
Everybody in the house, man.
Cases. It's like.
Right.
What's wrong, Ray? You okay?
Oh, come over here.
Big ass right.
He said they got big ass right.
You know, this the struggle. You know, we got people, man. We're trying to, you know, get up out. We got people, man. We trying to get out these situations. You know, one thing I don't get is why they smash everybody in one area. You know, we got all this money in the world, but you know, you got people living like this, man. So we fighting for better. You know, I ain't gonna get to preaching, but
Look at our windows.
look how the windows
Got
is,
real
man.
shit there.
Like, I feel for them.
I really don't even think nobody living these no more.
Half of them, yeah, cause I just did some work out here taking out furnaces.
You serious?
Yeah.
So they moved them out?
Yeah, they moved a lot of people out.
Smack that head.
That's why I see that
I'll
bro.
get that.
Yeah,
So that's the reason why.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little walkthrough, you know.
If y'all need a vape to smoke, go ahead to send me the Mike Tyson vape.
Mo Mike,
Just busting.
she give me a contract now, Mike. Come on, man.
We
Come on.
sponsoring shit.
Yeah, man, we sponsoring you, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 M's.
7 of them, huh?
Give me one that don't blow smoke out. It's like,
Man, this used to be treacherous, man. Everybody moved out. They moved everybody out now. You know, you got the kids over here, man. They got the little park, man, where where they can play at.
I'm gonna be zooming in, zooming out on.
But it's, you know, pretty much, man. Shit, niggas rolls up out of here, man. Rolls up out of here, man. They just, like you say, man, grind, man. You know, it's either grind or die, man. You know, grind or die. That's my brothers. That's what they doing their thing.
That helicopter can't hear shit. And that airplane. My bad. Yeah.
You stopped it?
Yeah. I ain't stop it. I was just cut it out.
Yeah, grind or die, you know, man. You know, my brother's missions, man, is to basically, you know, let everybody get a feel of the artist, man, and what we doing, you know, and grind or die, man, because, you know, you either gonna sit out here, you gonna grind, or you gonna sit out here and die spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Like when you say die, you might not die off a bullet, but if you ain't doing your goals and your dreams, then, man, shit, you spiritually dead. So, and always remember this. A person without goals and dreams is already dead, and the second you give up on your goals and dreams, you spiritually die. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't got nothing to say before we leave?
go check out his music on all music platforms.
Ain't nothing to say to the youth.
Yeah, you gotta say
Stay out of trouble.
Straight like that.
else. And tell Busy, man. Tell Busy, man. I'm on the way.
You on the way?
Tell Busy, man. He gotta show me how to do that, flipping the verse stuff and all that.
Hey, when he be rapping, he be doing like you know, you doing that. The past part, he do the same thing with his hand.
Kevin, you don't got nothing to say?
Yeah, when you.
I said, hell no.
You got something to say,
man?
Bro, you know.
James, you got something to say?
You got anything to say?
You know this bitch on
Keep your
fire.
head up.
I got nothing to say. Come on, right?
Bro.
Come on, the gym. This for the youth, too. And
Yeah,
This is
what
where
you
the
got to say?
feds. This is where the feds
Did a sweep?
was doing a look at niggas. I don't know why we back here. You know the feds was back here.
But this is
The fuck?
this is good
Feds
shit.
back
This is
Why you think
okay. This is all positive. This is all positive.
It's all positive.
Man, don't listen
Yeah,
to
it
me,
was
man.
positive.
What you got to say to you got something to say to the youth?
Hey, stay positive out here, man. It's good to see people, young black people out here trying to do positive things out here, man. Everybody keep their head trying to get to this bag, get their money up, do it the right way.
Stop feeling them motherfuckers.
What you say about the...
I know you got something to say, bro. I know you got something to say for the youth, bro.
Listen, man, y'all need to put them guns down. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Right. Y'all know how to use them.
Hey, put them guns down. You definitely don't know how to do that.
Message is you can get it any type of way. You can get it rapping. You can own a gym like myself. Be a business owner. This is all positivity. You know what I'm saying? There's a positivity in music. There's positivity in working out. There's positivity in anything that you do that's gonna shed light on somebody else. So this is a message we send it to the youth out there, and also get my guy out there because he sure got them bars.
You gotta think though, him right there, the guy right here, man, he rose up out of with the hilltop. Man, I ain't gonna look, I ain't bragging. He's sitting on a 4-acre house right now, humble though. You know,
Real nigga.
And he been supporting me the positive way, coming home. Like when I wanted to go hit licks, when I wanted to get back to the streets, or somebody sending some disses or just coming at me, he been the one keeping me positive. Even when I was in there and the COs was bothering me, he sent me money, you know.
Answered the phone.
Yeah, bro did too. You know, answered the phone, and he just been motivating me, man, to stay positive, man. I'll be one to crash. I'm not perfect. I'll be one to crash, but man, it's like, how much do I got to lose? Y'all gotta think about that, man. Before, like, I ain't about to be on here on like no Crime Stoppers. I'm none of that. I'm just saying, we positive energy. So think about what you do, man, before you do it, because your whole life can change in 1 second. 1 second.
But it's still gang.
Yep.
What we got here?
JL Beezy.
Pamela Thompson, I'm his mama.
Yep. You know, man, we here right now, 5th and Cleveland, man, you know, known as in the Vidoc area. We here to do the music. Try not to be violent. We're just on a mission, man. We're on a mission, came from the struggle, and we just trying to go to the top now. Everybody.
Okay.
What made you want to get into rap?
What made me want to get into rap? I used to listen to Tupac heavy when I was younger. He inspired me. I used to be in school. I used to, matter of fact, to be honest, my brother, my cousin, Nish, and one of my best friends, they showed me how to format my raps. One day I was on the porch, I didn't know how to rap, and I just was always interested in rapping. And I just sat here and I just kept writing, and I got better. Also had my manager, which is my manager right now, that's Steve. He stayed on me. My mom, actually her, what you tell me all the time when me and man would just be sitting around about the music.
I always said you need to do what you have a passion for. They love doing music, and that was my passion. I played 3 instruments when I was young, so music runs in our family. And I told him, do what you got to do to get where you got to go. Just keep it legal. Follow your passions.
Do you feel that your struggle plays a big part in the music that you create now and the things that you've been through?
Of course it does. I mean, it plays a big role in it. Like, the struggle is what gives me the drive to do my music, man. You know, and it's like, sometimes, man, I'll be in here, like, just seeing my mom. She struggled every day, man. Like, the times, like, man, when we hardly had any of the gear, you know, in school, and when I was trying to rap back in the days, you know, going through the bullying, people talking about your shoes, your clothes, and they not knowing, you know, I got a God-fearing mom, but my mom's struggling because I come from not having a father in my life. You know, my brother, like, he had his dad, but he wasn't really in his life either. So just seeing her struggle every day to make ends meet, but she made sure we had clean clothes, though. That's one thing. She made sure we had those clean clothes. So the struggle, yeah, like, definitely, like, man, I've been struggling my whole life. You know, I'm still struggling, you know, as an independent artist right now. And she basically the one that gave me the drive, man, because I just want to see her in a better situation, my kids and everybody. So yeah, it's definitely the pain. You know, man, when you go through things, that's what gives you the drive to be able to produce and come up with different flows. That's what's driving me right now.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you feel that the new wave of Columbus music is going? How do you feel about that? Like the direction that we're going in, do you feel that we're finally getting the appreciation that we deserve? You know, we get noticed, or do you feel we got a little more pushing to do?
That's a good question. I feel like we're moving in that direction. I feel like, you know, you got Chicago. You know, they went down there and they put a lot of energy into Chicago. They put a lot of energy into Cali. And I feel like, yeah, we're like a smaller, you know, a smaller city inside Ohio. So yeah, it's like we gotta push harder. It's like we gotta grind harder. We gotta do everything harder because it's like they like, okay, what's Columbus? Like, what's Columbus? You got 40. You got Sleepy. You got who else? It's one more, Vano, you know, so I mean, we starting to expand now, and but you know, I'm 35, I wrote my first rap when I was 12, and I'll just be sitting around and I'm like, what's the message? What's the message? Like, we have to make more music with a message. Don't take it wrong, I'm not saying nothing about nobody's music, but like how Pac was, if you don't have a message for the youth, incarcerated people, you know what I'm saying, music that they can feel, then why are we even making music?
Thanks. Mama, how do you feel about his career? How do you feel as far as like where he's going and where he came from?
I'm excited about the music because one of the things I've learned about music, it can cross all boundaries. And when you're able to do music that everyone can enjoy, and it brings motivation and advocacy, then you're doing something. So I like his music because it's an expression of him. Just like as an artist myself, creativity, when somebody look at my art pieces, I would tell them, when you look at those pieces, that's me. That is the expression of who I am inside out. And so with him, I know that when he expresses himself, it also brings peace to him. And I know that keeps, if you can get what's in you out, then you're doing a lot, especially when it can help other people along the way. And I feel that's what his music does.
I like that.
If you can tell any up and coming artist anything, you know, to help them with their career, what advice would you shine on them?
I would tell them, believe in yourself even when nobody believes in you. Even if you got somebody and you discouraged and you doubt on yourself, it don't matter about what everybody else think. Sometimes it do, but it's really about you. It's about you and your drive. You know what I mean? Your spirit don't lead you wrong. You know what I'm saying? So as an upcoming artist, man, to be honest, man, you just gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta, man, you gotta stay loyal, man, to the people that's loyal to you. You know, they say about.
You straight?
Yeah. We.
That's a part of that. I want to get in there. This is a part of it.
You still got it on.
Yeah, he said.
That's a part of living. You know?
Right.
The neighborhood, people saying hi.
True.
That know you.
And they love you.
Right.
Them folks love you. They want to see you succeed.
You're right. Basically, what I can say though, man, is keep your faith, man. Don't sign no 360 deals. Don't be in a rush just to, you know, to get a chain, get a car, get the females and stuff like that. Take your time. You know, yeah, of course you could keep producing all of this material, but take your time on your music, because the more time that you take, man, you might take a month, you might take 3 months on one song, but at least you taking your time on it before you put it out and put your heart and your soul and your spirit into it. That's what you have to do, no matter what. Another thing, your soul is everything. You know, don't be so quick to give your soul up, because your soul is more precious than any money, any jewelry, the females and all that. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself, even when nobody believes in you.
Do you feel that the violence in the city between the younger cliques and gangs is affecting the way that the music is going now in Columbus?
Of course, man. Like, mostly all you're hearing about is drill music, because I feel like music can persuade people into doing different things. Music is off of your spirit, so it's like, and it's off of energy. So any song that you make, you can move a crowd, you can move people. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So with music, so it's like, so whatever they going through, say they talking about killing, popping this up so much, guess what? That's what the energy is gonna be. Like, so run that same question to me one more time.
You answered it good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But say it again.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to hear it one more time.
How do you feel? Do you feel that the violence with the youth now, like the younger new cliques out here, is affecting the music, like in our music scene? Like, cause now people can't collab for the simple fact that because you got beef with him and him, and it real beef, like some people that died behind it. So y'all can't do a song, but if y'all came together, that'd have been the hottest song in the city.
You just said it best for me.
That'd have been fire.
You said it best for me, and that's true. That's true though. And guess what I do feel too? I feel like some of the music is the reason why the youth is the way it is right now too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta realize the music that you do put out, it is gonna set the generation.
That's
okay.
Damn, that's deep right there. That's deep. I ain't even never thought about that like that.
So has violence ever plagued your family and your music?
Has violence played
effect on your life and your music?
What? Of course, man. Like,
still doing work.
I'm doing work on the houses, bullet holes. It was times when my brother had to grab my mom. Like, we was in a house, they came by, did a drive-by. My brother had to grab my mom and get her on the ground and shield her from bullets. Now with me, I was so much in shock, bullets just whistling past my head and different stuff like that. So, man, heck yeah, man. Like, am I focusing on that? No.
Right.
Like, cause I don't see myself as a rapper. I see myself as an artist. I'm making music for everybody. I used to just make music for myself as a rapper, talk about the violence and all that. But I did 9 years in it. Well, I started catching cases when I was 15 years old.
And did this happen before that? Or after, in the middle?
Shootings?
Yeah, in the shootings.
Yes, it happened.
It was a result of you carrying a gun.
Yeah,
because of what happened to protect us.
I'll start carrying guns because when somebody shot at my mom's house, you know, no names, no nothing. Yeah. But when somebody shot at my mom's house, it basically traumatized me into me not having a father. You know, I wish I had somebody here to be like, nah, don't go get a gun, don't do this, don't do that. But what we have in the hood, oh, bro, you know you
better go get one.
You gotta get a gun, and I wish I knew what I knew now. And my mom, for real, like, I feel like I didn't have the knowledge that I got now. And it was like at that time in my life, I just kept catching cases because Batman and Robin, they stopped me. And that's when I caught my first gun case. And when I caught my first gun case, I kept catching them, because back in like 06, like around 06, 08, you know, I couldn't really, 06, 08, I couldn't really, I couldn't get a job. It was hard to get a job when you had a gun case or you had a felony, period. So it was like the violence and everything. Like, think about it. My mom taught us to turn the other cheek. She didn't teach us to fight or any of that. But in this type of environment, just like in prison, you have no choice, because it's like you eat or you get ate. Or if you're a sheep in an environment like that, the wolves are going to eat you. So it was like I was forced to be a certain way.
Makes sense.
I was forced to be a certain way. Am I proud of it? No. Am I blessed to still be here? Yes. Should I felt like I should have been dead a long time ago? I was like, back in the days, like he said, we just felt like, man, dying was the thing. You know, we lost so many people in this area. I'm talking about back to back. Like, this played a big role in my music. I lost my cousin right here. I lost him to pills. A girl, a stripper, she gave him a pill, it busted his heart. This is my other cousin, Andrew. He was killed in Nelson Park when I was locked up. My uncle, he died. My grandmother played a big role. You know, she died in a car accident. Cajun, this is one of my best friends, man. From Milo, he died behind gun violence. My best friend, Javon McGinnis, he died in Homestead. In the back, he could rap. My best friend, Michael, he could sing and he could rap. He was a part of Click Tight. Out of 7 of us, it's only 2 of us left. So most of everybody and my brother Robbie, he's in there fighting for his life right now. So, and Lou, you know, Lou, he was rapping with me too, you're right. And he got stripped into the system. So it's like, know thy enemy. Know thy enemy. The enemy ain't all of us out here. They just put us out here with limited resources. So we can claw our way out, but we're not understanding why hate on each other if we can come together, and we're unstoppable, you know, if we all come together. But it played a big role in my life, man, and I'm just blessed to still be here.
Facts.
And I want to say something. When you're talking about the violence, when I knew that my oldest son kept saying, we're going to do this in the spring and the summer. We're going to put these songs out there. And then all of a sudden, he has that grind. And so now he's got all his songs on all platforms, about 7 or 8 songs out there on Apple Music. And it really brought a little slight fear, because I know the history of rappers. And I know some of the people that have been in the city who tried to start with their careers and no longer alive.
What's the girl's name? The girl that
one of the Columbus
Oh
girls
yeah,
Columbus.
I forgot all about her. Yeah.
Right. And so when I think about those stories and how these rappers are out here at each other instead of coming together, that made me worry about my son, because I know he's gifted and he will say what's on his mind. And not everybody can receive that. But the one thing I tell him is, you have to do your best, and no matter what happens, I don't care what happens to you, when I know you have chased your dream and did the grind, I won't have to shed a tear, because I know he's did what he needed to do in life.
Think about it. How many times I've been locked up? Like, not trying to brag, but how many times you've been
I had to go to every parent, that's not their dream. It's always the hard thing for a parent to sit with a phone, sit behind a plexiglass or whatever they want to call it, and you're talking to your child. And I don't care how old they get, this is my baby. And I am concerned about the industry. But I'm hoping that the way they're doing in Columbus now, giving them the opportunity to do karaoke, comedy, whatever. If people are able to do their artistic and their skills and go for the grind and to achieve what they believe, then I'm there for it. You know, my path is a little different, of course. You know, I am a Christian, some of the things that I know about this industry is a little tough. That's why I pray for him often. But I am going to support his dream.
That's what's up. Okay, in this coming year, where do you see yourself going with your career? Where do you know that you're going to take your career?
What I'm gonna do with this, see, it's not just about me. You know, to start this off, it's not just about me. I'm not just doing it for me. You know, my brother, you know, it was a point when I was in prison and I called and my mom told me, like, your brother, he's kind of discouraged and he's thinking about leaving the music alone and stop making the beats. What did I say to him?
No, don't you stop. I'll be out.
I said, don't stop. I said, man, and I motivated him. You know, I motivated him, and now we're here right now. And where do I see myself? I see myself helping my mom with a non-profitable organization. It's a Showers Power. I see myself helping the community like Pac did. I see myself and everybody with me. I want to start a label called Now or Never Entertainment. And this label, I'm gonna tell you what it's for. There's people in there fighting for their life, and there's people coming home. And you also got the youth. You got the youth out here. What do they really got to do? They took the recreation centers most of the time. Like, they really don't got really nothing to do but be in the streets. So I see myself pulling some of the youth inside this studio and giving them a way out and not giving them 360 deals. And I see myself bringing people from prison that's incarcerated to the booth so they ain't got to go back to the streets, ain't got to go back to the trap, ain't got to go back to the violence or none of that, and just focus on this music. I see myself and my family and my friends and the people I love. I see us wealthy and rich in the spirit. Wealthy, but wealthy enough to help people that want to help themselves. Even some of the people that can't help themselves. And I also see, I see success. I see success. I see a success in the cameraman, you know, Milt. I see success in Dot. You know, he's an incredible, extraordinary artist. He came from the struggle like me, you know, in prison. You know, what's really driving me, I'm gonna stick to the question, but what's really driving me is how they treated us in there.
Tell them about it.
How they treated us in there. They treated us like we was nothing. They treated us, there was a time when I was in CRC, this is why I'm doing the music, because I gotta be the voice of the voiceless.
That's what I like.
I gotta be the voice
of the voiceless. That's what I hope you stay in with that.
I sat down and a CEO came up. He said in my ear, you know, skinny, you know, kind of frail, like, I mean, you know, it wouldn't have been no competition, but you know, outnumber us in there. But I was sitting there. He came up in the back of me. This is what's happening there. Came up in the back of over my shoulder and said, listen here, you monkey. This is my house. It's not your hood. You in my domain. It's like they want to rehabilitate us. They say this is rehabilitation. And if they, look, say they come at me, right? Say they get mad at me for telling the truth. It's no rehabilitation in there unless you rehabilitate yourself. It's either going to make you worse or it's gonna make you better.
When we just talking about that on the way to the crib, bro.
It's either worse, it's right. It's either gonna make you worse or better. But think about it. I feel like if I never was in that situation, I wouldn't be who I am now. If I've never been through the shootouts, I wouldn't have the drive that I got now. So like, man, you know, back to the the questions and everything. I just you want to add in a little bit?
But the one thing that I told him in prison, and I was worried about it, is don't let it harden your heart. And every time I would talk to him on the phone, what I would notice is that when he was low in spirit or upset, I knew that every time I talked to him, I had to do another motivational, another standing in the gap, praying for him. It was like I had to lift his spirit up every single time. And then like for the first 4 years, he was in the hole all the time. And then after COVID came and he was sick and they wouldn't take him to the hospital, he was having a whole lot of problems. I had to do a lot of advocating making phone calls to make sure my son is taken care of. He even he went on a where you didn't
hunger
eat.
strike.
He went on a hunger strike because of the way things were going in there. So all we could do is make it through each and every day. And then when he got to the point that he got it and he said he wanted to do, like he's talking about the grind and to make the change, he became an honor prisoner. And that was where we were actually able to come on holidays and bring his son and be able to celebrate the holidays, got to have a church service because his behavior changed. His mindset changed, and then he realized to move forward, he had to deal with the system. You got your welding.
I got my welding, and then when I came home the first time, I got my barber license. I got my barber license. I got my GED when I was in
jail.
When I was in jail, it's like if I'd never been through those things, the prison, all of that, I would never be like, it wouldn't be where I'm at now. I feel like it saved my life too. Because think about if I was out here at a certain place, I might have got hit by a straight bullet, I might have got hit by a bullet, I might have been taken out. So I feel like it's all God's plan. Everything that's happening right now, we could try to be like, oh, I want this to happen, I want this to be like this, I want this to be like this. But guess what? If he don't want it to happen, it ain't gonna happen. And it's all on his time. But guess what he always do? He come when you least suspect it, but he come right on time. Right on time.
You got any projects coming up?
Actually, yeah. We got a lot of projects coming up, man, because what I'm doing is I'm doing something different. Right now we're not making albums. We're focused on material.
Okay.
I'm just dropping single. And I also got a project though. I got a song for campus.
Oh.
I got a song for Ohio State.
Okay. What's it called?
It's called, what is that? It's called Go. You know how they be like, go, go,
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
I love it.
I got a song for Ohio State, and that's why I made the soul song. Something that like something that can, like, you can feel in your spirit. But the Buckeye song, as an artist, see, this is what I want to tell the other upcoming artists. Mm-hmm. Don't just make music for yourself. Make music for everybody. Make music that cross over too, that everybody can listen to. For the first time, didn't I make a song where I didn't cuss? Have I ever made a song where
I love it.
So you did that.
Yeah.
I told you got to.
Be waiting on that.
I like it.
We got the shows. Oh, I got the Coast to Coast coming up. I got to get some things together. I got the crew right here. I'm competing for 50,000. Also, the record deals, different stuff like that. I'm independence is the best way, but I ain't gonna do nothing. But what I want to say about that though, I'm not in it for the money though. To be honest, I'm in it, man. Just put the message out there. I'm in it, man, for opportunity, and I'm in it, man, for us. This whole area. It's like, it's not just our area. It's the whole Ohio. It's the whole world. We got the world. Everybody just focus on one spot. Yeah. Why just focus on one spot if you could focus on the world? There's places that I ain't even seen yet. I ain't even seen the Grand Canyon. Yeah. But my mom, she playing a big role in this. My girlfriend, Milk. But notice, everybody had their waves. You got the Chairs, they had their waves with music. They still got it. Yeah. You had the Short North. You got Livingston. They had their wave. And I just feel like the Viaduct, it's our time now. Milo Grogan too. You got Milo Viaduct. It's our time. And we got to put a message out there. And you got to think, if you sound like everybody else, how you gonna stand out? How you gonna stand out? You got to make your own wave. Be yourself. Be yourself.
That says it and settles it.
Okay, where can they find your music at?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I ain't gonna. There's a lot of places that'll help you, but to be honest, TuneCore, because they promote me, so I can say it. TuneCore, basically, you can go to TuneCore, put your music on there, pay like what, $60, $100, whatever you gotta pay, and they'll put your music on 50 platforms. I got music somewhere in Japan somewhere. They like, well, memoir me, you know what I mean? Whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying, you know. But TuneCore, you can find it on Apple, you can find it on Spotify, you can find it on YouTube, you can find it everywhere. And it's the first time in my life I can say that.
What they got to type in to find that?
All y'all gotta do is go to the search engine, put JL, J as Josh, L as in Lamar, space BEEZY, JLBZ. That's where y'all can find it. If y'all want to hear a message, if y'all really want to hear something that's gonna motivate you, if you want to hear the club music, if you want to hear, I ain't supposed to say this, but if you want to hear the stripper music, I mean, it's in there because I got him. My bro, he promotes.
Like you told me, it's about entertainment.
It's entertainment. That's what we here for.
Oh yeah, we got to get bro and them on the camera. What we gonna?
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Look, there's no me without my big brother. See, my big brother, man, he like, all right, let me tell y'all real quick, so we can do this. My big brother is like Beethoven, the real Beethoven, lock himself in the room. He don't want to see nobody. I used to be like, hey, bro, what you doing? He like, man, get out my room, get out my room. But
he works on nothing but music.
Nothing but music. He's the mastermind. I remember when we was kids, what was he doing? Beating on pots and spoons, man.
When he was a little boy.
He know how to play that. What wasn't he? What was he, a little kid when he started?
Oh yeah, he did drumming.
Drumming.
He did all the drumming. Right,
Yeah.
all the drumming, the beat machine.
He know how to play the beat machine. He know how to play the keyboard. What is that? The saxophone?
He took saxophone.
He know how to play the saxophone. He know how to play the drums. He know how to use Fruity Loops, GarageBand, Pro Tools. Man, he know how to do all that, man.
It's hard to use them motherfuckers.
So every song that he has out, his brother did all the music.
All the music, and guess what? He talking about. I'm talking about, come on, bro, we got to go on stage, man. We got to do this. He like, oh, no, not me, man. That's you, man. That's you.
He said, stay in your lane. I'll stay in mine.
He said, you the one with the image, man. I said, man, his voice. But
it's down on me.
He ain't got to be there, man. I'm just, think about it. Because if I'm there, we all
everyone, Javon, all of the people that you're doing it for.
For sure.
Now we can go.
And it's just like that.
Yeah.